Ladies, what is the dumbest thing you have tricked a guy into believing? About a year ago, I was taking off the remnants of a peel-off mask that I had put on my shoulders. My boyfriend walked in and asked me what I was doing, and for some reason I joked and said, "Oh, I'm shedding my skin since I just finished my period." He was really confused, but believed me immediately and started asking a ton of questions. I decided it would be funny to stick with the joke and answer all the questions. Here's how it went. "So why do you have to do that?" "Well, you know how girls shed the lining of their womanhood during their periods? It's kind of the same thing, but since skin doesn't contract, we have to peel it off." "Does it hurt?" "Only a little bit, but it's such a relief when it's off." "Do all girls have this?" "Yes, but we're all kind of ashamed of it because a lot of guys shame us for it, so don't ask girls around you about it." My poor gullible baby boy. Soon after, he mentioned it around one of my best girlfriends. I gave her a look from across the room and she went with it. Then he mentioned it in front of his sister. I gave her a look. She went with it and then told her mom to go along with it later if he ever asked. This spread around quickly. His aunt, my mother, my sisters, my female cousins, his female cousins, his grandmother, all of my female friends, all of his sister's female friends, everyone. While all of this happened, his male friends found out about it. One of them asked their moms and she laughed at him and didn't say anything, so he believes it. Then his other friends started to believe it without question. This had spread like a wildfire that I could not control. At this point, I had completely forgotten about the joke, but earlier today I was sitting at the dinner table with him and his family just chatting. I was scratching my shoulder because I got a really bad sunburn and it was starting to peel. That's when he asked me if my sunburn was bothering me and if I wanted some aloe vera, so I said yes. He said to me in front of the entire table, "It must suck that your sunburn is peeling and you have to peel this time of the month again."
Turns out 5,000 doesn't last long at all and the streets are tough on a 15-year-old. Very tough. She was covered in dirt and the soles of her shoes looked like they were peeling off. Despite this, she did want to go back, but was afraid no one wanted her back after what she did. We talked more. I wanted her to use my phone to call home but she wouldn't. I told her I'd call and see if her folks wanted to talk to her. She hesitated and gave bad excuses but eventually agreed. She dialed the number and I took the phone. Her mom picked up and I said hello. Awkwardly introduced myself and said her daughter would like to speak to her. Silence. And then crying. I gave the phone to the girl and she was just quiet listening to her mom cry. And then she started to cry as well. They talked, she gave the phone back to me, and I briefly spoke to her mom once more. I drove her down to the bus station and bought her a bus ticket home. Gave her $100 cash for incidentals, and some formula, diapers, wipes, snacks for the road. Got to the bus, and she just cried saying thank you over and over. I gave her a kiss on the forehead and a hug, kissed her baby, and she got on the bus. She's 21 now and in college. I get a Christmas card every year from her. Her name is Michaela and her baby's name is Joe. I've never really told anyone about this. I just feel good knowing I did something good in this world.